indeed. So, we're going to move along to something that some people will say, well, that wasn't a Broadway show, but, before Porgy and Bess became the quintessential American opera, it actually had 3 performances. It had a performance in Carnegie Hall, which was just a unstaged musical performance. It then opened in its staged version in Boston and moved to Broadway in 1935. It wasn't until years later that it actually appeared in an opera house at all, which was the Houston Grand Opera, and then it became legitimate. And even years later, and it returned to New York to be a big hit at the Met, which it actually in the last season, and this season it will return. If you get a chance, you should go see it. It's a wonderful production. In the beginning, the opera that Gershwin was working on with his brother Ira and Haywood Du Bois, and it's based on Du Bois's, or Du Bois Haywood, who wrote a novel named Porgy, and it was based on that. And it was going to be called Porgy, but Gershwin was so taken with the young lady who played Bess that he wrote more and more music for it and finally said, you know what, we're going to call this Porgy and Bess. So please welcome Tanya Mason, and she's going to come. She's actually going to sing something that's not by Bess, but it is actually the most popular song in the opera. As a matter of fact, this particular song was on the list as the most recorded cover tune in all jazz. So, tell us a little about it.
Okay, full disclosure. They just laughed because I just ran into a chair on my way up here, so yeah, that's that. So this version of Summertime that I'm bringing before you today is a little bit more jazzy. Next weekend, the music festival's theme is Gershwin. And so, because I can't be here next weekend, I'm double dipping today by doing the Gershwin piece from a black opera. Here we go. And the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So
So before we leave the rarefied air of opera, we'll do one more from that. And this one actually is sung by the title character, Porgy, who, though rich in character, is poor in everything else. And as is the case usually in most musical productions, if you got a problem, why don't you sing about it? And that's what he does. A little bit of I Got Plenty, Oh Nothing. Oh, I've got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got no car, got no mule, I got no misery. The folks with plenty of plenty got a lock on their door. Afraid somebody's gonna rob them while they's out making more. What for? I got no lock on my door, that's no way to be. You can take the rug off the floor, that's okay with me, cause the thing that I learned in my life was how I'm free. Oh, I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me. I got my gal, I got my phone, got my living along. No use complaining, got my gal, got my Lord, got my song. We move now to a more contemporary work. This actually hit Broadway in 1998. It's actually a little bit of a cheat here because they're not an entirely all-black cast, but we'll use it today anyway because it has so many wonderful pieces in it. There's a tune called Ragtime with music by Stephen Flaherty, lyrics by Lynn Ahrens, and it's based on a book by the recently departed Terrence McNally, which was also based on the novel by E.L. Doctorow. So we're going to call Mr. Armand back up, and he's going to give us a little taste of Ragtime.
So the piece that I will be doing tonight from Ragtime is Gliding. Basically, the premise of this is the character singing the tune, Tate, was actually just recently beat by the police, trying to flee. His daughter, of course, seeing their father getting beat up, is crying and basically inconsolable. So he gives her a picture book. And in the song, he's just explaining the picture book, what it does, hopefully taking her to a out-of-body experience for what's going on around them to the life in the picture book. See the silhouettes. It's a little book of silhouettes. When you turn the pages, they move. Look how nice. This is you on skates, turning pretty figure eights on the smooth, cool ice. We are gliding, gliding on a pond. Close your eyes, close your eyes. We are gliding, gliding far beyond. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Feel the wind as you pirouette. Are you happy yet? Are you happy yet? We are gliding, gliding far away. Pirouettes, figure eights, silver skates, just down the track. Glide with me, little one. Glide with your tate. We'll never look
back. 1981 was a big year for musicals, and one of the biggest that premiered that year was something called Dreamgirls. Now, Dreamgirls was a concept that kind of borrowed from the Motown experience. Unlike Motown Review, this actually attached a story to it, and it was kind of like a story about the Supremes and Diana Ross and that kind of shift of power and fame and personnel. Featured a young lady, total unknown, named Jennifer Holliday, who night after night, 8 nights a week, stole the show with all of her numbers. And we're going to bring Miss Tanya Mason back to do one of those numbers. I wonder which one it is.
So I had the opportunity, the pleasure, the honor to play Effie White in a production of Dreamgirls, and this is one of my favorite songs. It comes at a point where she is hurt, she feels resentful, she's angry, and I think about a quote that I read that I sent a friend recently. It says, "True friends agree to tell each other things they wouldn't tell themselves." And so at this point in the show, she's allowed a friend to help her move on, to help her get out of her own way. And so it is not, and I am telling you. But again, it is one of my favorite songs. It's still a powerful piece. So I'm going to sing to you today, I Am Changing. Look at me. Look at me. I am changing. every way I can. I am changing. I'll be better than I am. I'm trying to find a way to understand, but I need you, I need you, I need a hand. I am changing, seeing everything so clear. I am changing. I'm gonna start right now, right here. I'm hoping to work it out, and I know that I can, but I need you. I need a hand. All of my life, I've been a fool who said I could do it all alone. How many good friends have I already lost? How many dark nights have I known? Walking down that wrong road, there was nothing I could find. All those years of darkness can make a person blind, but now I can see I am changing, trying every way I can. I am changing. I'll be better than I am, but I need a friend to help me start all over again. Oh, that would be just fine. I know it's gonna work out this time, 'cause this time I am. This time I am. I am changing. I'll keep my life together now. I am changing. Yes, I know how. I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna leave my past behind. I'll change my life. I'll make a vow, and nothing's gonna stop me now.
So you get an idea of why she stopped the show every night. That was actually from the second act. She closes the show, the first act, with a little tune called And I'm Telling You I'm Not Going. And you believe it. Also in 1981 was a show, more of a review, which circled around the music of the late, great Duke Ellington. And this show was phenomenal. It had all of Duke Ellington's tunes, about 27 songs in it. We're not going to do all 27. We're actually going to choose about 3 from it. But this tune featured Gregory Hines, Judith Jamison, and Phyllis Hyman, and Hinton Battle, all in this cast. So it had fabulous dancing, fabulous tap dancing, wonderful singing, and of course, tunes that will probably live forever by, again, the late, great Duke Ellington. So here, 3 quick songs from Sophisticated Ladies. That's what I'm singing, right? Do nothing till you hear from me. Pay no attention to what's said. If you should take the word of others you've heard, honey, I'm in over my head. Do nothing till you hear from me. At least consider our romance. If you should take the words of folks you've heard, mama, I haven't a chance. Now, true, I've been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I'm untrue? When we're apart, yes, the words in my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss may cloud my memory, and other arms may hold a thrill, but please do nothing till you hear from me, and honey, you never will. Do nothing till you hear from me. Pay no attention to what's said. Why folks would tear the seams of any man's dreams is over my head. Do nothing till you hear from me. At least consider our romance. If you should take the words of others you've heard, mama, I haven't a chance. Now true, I may have been seen with someone new, but does that mean that I'm untrue? When we're apart, yes, the words in my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss may cloud my memory, and other arms may hold a temporary thrill. But please do nothing till you hear from me, and mama, you never will. Do nothing till you hear my voice. Just pretend that you ain't got no other choice. Don't do nothing till I say the word. Don't pay attention to whatever mess you heard. Do nothing till you hear from me, 'cause mama, you never will. the Saturday's dance. Heard they crowded the floor. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club. Got as far as the door. You see, they'd have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Well, darling, I guess my mind is more at ease, but nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates, might have gone but before. Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Well, darling, I guess my mind is more at ease, but nevertheless, why stir up memory? I've been invited on dates. It could happen. Might have gone, but things are different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Awfully different without you, baby. Don't get around much anymore. Well, we're rounding the bend here. We have now moved all the way up to 2005, a little musical based on an Alice Walker novel. It was a novel, then it was a movie, and then it made its way to Broadway thanks to some talented people like Brenda Russell, Allie Willis, and Stephen Bray, who wrote some fabulous music and lyrics for a little show called The Color Purple. So we're going to ask Tanya to come up and do the honors with this one.
So while this song is not in the movie, I am referencing a point in the movie that the song title comes from. It's at a point where Celie is leaving her husband, finally, from all types of abuse. And she acknowledges her insecurities. And at the end, she says, "Dear God, I'm here. I'm here." So we all have insecurities in all areas of our lives, but we are here. So, and I'm preaching to myself. Accept yourself where you are right now. Know that you'll get better. But right now, this is your season, and this is where you are. You are here. I don't need you to love me. to love. I got my sister. I can feel her now. She may not be here. She's still mine, I know. She still loves me. I got my children. I can't feel them now. They may not be here. They still mine, and I hope they know I still love them. I got my house, it still keep the cold out. Got my chair when my body can't hold out. Got my hands doing good like they supposed to. Showing my heart to the folks that I'm close to. I got my eyes, though they don't see as far now. They see more about how things really are now. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna hold my head up. I'm gonna put my shoulders back and look you straight in the eye. I'm gonna flirt with somebody when they walk by. I'm gonna sing out, sing out. I believe I have inside of me everything that I need to live a bountiful life. With all the love alive in me, I'll stand as tall as the tallest tree. And I'm thankful for each day that I'm given, both the easy and hard ones I'm living. But most of all, I love who I really am. I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm beautiful. And I'm here.
And now she's gone, but she'll be back. All right. 2 more to go. So this may be everybody's favorite. I have personally done this at least 5 times, productions. And I also travel around, and any of you who have seen me in Big Rapids have probably seen me do music by the late, great Thomas Fats Waller. And in 1978, Ain't Misbehavin', the review hit Broadway, making stars out of Nell Carter, Andre the Shield, and several others who just sat around and sang songs that were either written by or were made popular by that bon vivant of the keyboard, that mighty little handful of the stride piano, that cheerful little earful, that tubby little shubby Mr. Fats Waller. So we're going to start with a tune. Oh my, what was that? We're going to call Armand back, Mr. Armand, Dalas Armand, because you know he's professional now. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were still going. I mean, looking on. I'll be doing the Viper Drag, which is one of Mr. DeShield's songs. It's basically about the effects of a little green plant and dreaming about it and having a great time under it. Do drugs responsibly or don't do them at all. You Hi, cats. It's 4 o'clock in the morning here in Harlem, and everybody's here but the police. But they'll be here in a minute now. It's high time. I dream about a reefer 5 feet long. I might immense, but not too strong. Oh, you'll be high, but not for long. If you're a viper, well, I'm the king of everything. I gotta get high before I swing. The bells ring a ding dong ding. If you're a viper, you know you're high when your throat gets a little dry and everything is fine and dandy. You go on down to the candy store and bust your conch on peppermint candy. Then you know your brown body is sent. You don't give a dime if you don't pay rent. For the sky is high, so am I. If you're a viper, snake hips, ooh, oh my goodness, I feel so effervescent. You know, I feel like I'm a hot air balloon with the hottest flame going on underneath me, if you get what I'm saying. I'm pretty up there. Now, all the cool cats and cool kittens say, don't do drugs. But if you're doing them responsibly, I think that's okay. Hey, mama. Mama. One never knows, do one? I dream about a reefer 5 feet long. I might admit, but not too strong. Been high, but not for long. If you're a viper, if you're a viper, yeah, yeah.
And so, from Amos Behaving, I'm doing a torch song. I don't have much to say about it except I just like it. So here we go with Mean to Me. You're mean to me. Why must you be mean to me? Gee, honey, it seems to me you love to see me crying. I don't know why, but I'm staying home each night when you say you'll phone. You don't, and I'm left alone, singing the blues and sighing. You treat me coldly each day of the year, and you always scold me whenever somebody is near. Oh dear, well, it must be great fun being so mean to me. You shouldn't, for can't you see what you mean to me?
Finish up our Fats Waller Ain't Misbehaving tribute with a little song that just bounces around these three words of, well, I tell you what, it's just three simple words called fat and greasy. Kind of an affirmation, I guess. All right. Look at that cat sitting over there. Chunks of fat hanging over his chair. Oil just oozing from his hair. Fat and greasy, like a grizzly bear. Say that sweet perfume comes from fat, but not the kind that comes from this here cat, no. Oh, there's a fragrance in his clothes, but it ain't like nothing you'd ever smell in a rose. Now, man, that cat is
Fat and greasy.
hot or cool, he's
Fat and greasy.
head to heel, he's
Fat and greasy.
just a big fat greasy fool. Try it again, y'all. Man, that cat is
Fat and greasy.
hot or cool, he's
Fat
fat.
and greasy.
Head to heel, he's
Fat and greasy.
just a big fat greasy fool. Listen here, he got them big fat liver lips, so you know the ones. Shakes like jelly around the hips. He's a wiggling, waddling shame. Big fat greasy, what's his name? I took this gal to a dance one night. I can't remember her name, but it don't really matter. But when she got finished dancing with that cat, she didn't smell the same. Nah, man, that cat is
Fat and greasy.
hot or cool, he's
Fat and greasy.
head to heel, he's
Fat and greasy.
just a big fat greasy fool. Watch out now. One more time, man, that cat is
Fat and greasy.
hot or cool, he's
Fat and greasy.
head to heel, he's
Fat and greasy.
just a big fat greasy. Man, that cat is
Fat and greasy.
hot or cool, he's
Fat and greasy.
head to heel, he's
Fat and greasy.
the big fat greasy fool, yeah.
Fat and greasy. Fat and greasy. Fat and greasy.
What is he, y'all?
Fat and greasy.
Now, if that's what he is, that's what he is. That's just what I said he was. My.
So, before we hit the final show, there's still 4 more numbers, but from one last show, I wanted to take a chance to thank all sorts of people and fill you in on the rest of the festival. But Emmanuel Lutheran Church, of course, for having us in this space. We are happy to be here every weekend, out in front of the front door on Saturday afternoons and here inside on Sunday afternoons to do this. So many thanks to them. There are lots of wonderful businesses in town that support the Tuba Bach Festival. If you look at our website, there's a spot on there that has some of those businesses. And there are others. We're working on getting things caught up and actually doing a new website, so thanks for being patient with us. Which brings me to thanking a pair of wonderful interns from down at Michigan State University, Ben McWilliams, doing wonderful things, and Brandon Crayer. So we thank those two gentlemen for all of their work. Behind the controls over here at Command Central, you can't see him, but we can, is Jeff Gabalis and all that he does, and Paul Hillman is running around chasing cameras down, and Jeff Peddlety is, I don't know where he is, but he does a lot of things too to get us set up. So we couldn't do any of this without all those folks. So you can't see him on camera, but they are doing great and wonderful things. All of the audience folks that we have, whether you're listening online or are here live when we do them, we appreciate your support too. We are super happy that, so Tuba Bach has been doing this. This is year number 16 now. and have been able to keep providing world-class entertainment, which I think you will agree today has been definitely a continuation of. And all of that free of charge, and we've never had to charge for our concerts. We don't intend to, and all of that happens because of the support from folks like you. And if you would like to be part of that support crew, if you're not already, I think there's a ticker that runs across the bottom of the screen, and you can see how to do that. But we would love to have you join the team. So there are still 2 more weeks to go of the 2021 festival. Next week, Alvin will be back, and he and I are going to do a program of all music by George Gershwin, by gosh, by golly, by Gershwin, we call that. And then the final week, the music of Kansas, prog rock, symphonic rock, artsy, fartsy rock, whatever you want to call it. But we're doing that. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I get to sit at a pile of keyboards and sing, and Noah's going to be at a drum set, violin, electric violin going on, and a tuba quartet along with all of that, and it's really pretty cool. So hope you can join us for these final 2 weeks, and then after that, the fun continues because we have partnered with the Michigan State University College of Music, which means that there are going to be concerts throughout the year, Sunday afternoons, featuring faculty and students from MSU, and we're super excited about that. So more on that later. Follow our website, tubabach.org. Follow us on Facebook. Check your mailbox wherever it is that we can get to. But we're excited about a whole year of programming and all sorts of new things. This big shell that's behind us, that's new. This big, wonderful piano here, that's new. All sorts of new things for Tuba Bach. So we're excited about it. Glad to have you join us. So 2 more weeks. One final time, I want to thank these amazing musicians for coming up from Detroit and being here today. Mr. Dalas Armand, right here. Thank you, there. Thank you, sir. There. Thank you, there. Thank you, dear. Tanya Mason. Wonderful to have her here. And, of course, the always amazing Alvin Waddles. So thank you all so much. I'm going to let Alvin tell you about the final show and a couple of tunes from there.
So we've saved for last what may be, in a lot of people's opinion, one of the very best from the African-American oeuvre on Broadway, and that is the 1975 adaptation of the classic film The Wizard of Oz, which became The Wiz. Won 7 Tony Awards on its initial time out, and is still going strong around the country, around the world. Made a big star out of a young lady named Stephanie Mills. Was first Tony for a young man at the time who came out of the Alvin Ailey Dance Company named George Faison. Won Tony for choreography. So we're going to do a few songs from that. We're going to start with a little duet. Is that what we're starting with? Yes, all right. Starting with a little duet where Dorothy is taking some time to encourage her pal, the lion. Now, you remember the lion's the one that has no courage. And they just got out of a terrible battle with the Colliders, and everybody stepped up to the fore except the lion. So she's trying to make him feel a little bit better about that with this beautiful little song that just says, "Be a lion."
There is a place we'll go where there is mostly quiet. Flowers and butterflies. A rainbow lives inside it. And from a velvet sky, a summer star, I can feel mighty roar will start the sky to crying. Not even lightning will be frightening my lion. And with no fear inside, no need to run, no need to hide. You're standing strong and tall. You're the bravest of them all. If on courage you must call, then keep on trying and trying and trying. You're a lion in your own way. Be a lion.
I'm standing strong and tall.
Strong and tall.
I'm the bravest of them all. If on courage I must call, I'll keep on trying and trying and trying. I'm a lion in my own way. I'm a lion.
Be a lion.
That's simple. Next will be You Can't Win. One of my favorite songs that Michael Jackson has ever performed. Michael Jackson is an inspiration to me. If you know me, this is my guy. So yeah, we'll be doing You Can't Win. Must be nice to just be able to switch instruments. You can't win, you can't break even, and you can't get out of the game. People keep saying things are gonna change, but they look just like they're staying the same. You get in way over your head, cause you only got yourself to blame. You can't win, child, you can't break even, and you can't get out of the game. You can't win. The world keeps moving and you're standing far behind. People keep saying things will get better just to ease your state of mind. So you lay back and you smoke that smoke and you drink your glass of wine. You can't win, child. You can't break even and you can't get out of the game. You can't win, you can't win, no way, if your story stays the same. You ain't winning, it's nice to see ya. I'm awfully glad you came. Better cool it, cause it ain't about losing, and this world ain't got got no shame. You can't win, child. You can't break even, and you can't get out of the game. You can't win, you can't break even, ain't the way it's supposed to be. You'll be spending all your little money while someone else rides for free. Learn your lesson, refuel your mind, but some turkey blows out your flame. You can't win, child. I said you can't win, child. I said you can't win, child. Say you can't win, 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 win. You can't win, child. You can't break even, and you can't get out of the game. You can't get out of the game. You can't get out of the game. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okey-dokey. Need a little help with this one. My songs seem to have a theme today: encouragement, believing in yourself. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that fast. That's the name of the song, Believe in Yourself. Let's go. Let's believe in ourselves. If you believe within your heart, you'll know that no one can change the path that you must go. Believe what you feel and know you're right, because the time will come around when you say it's yours. Believe there's a reason to be. Believe you can make time stand still, and know from the moment on, if you believe
fun this has been. We're going to conclude with that rollicking romp from the Wiz. You know it. Ease on down. Ease on down. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. What you gonna do, children? You just gonna ease on down the road. Watch out now. Come on.
Come on and ease on down the road. Come on and ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Come on, ease on down the road. Come on, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. Pick your left foot up, hip your right foot down. Come on, let's keep moving. Don't you lose no ground. You have to keep on stepping on the road that you choose. Don't you give up walking 'cause you gave up shoes. Come on, ease on down the road. Come on and ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road.
'Cause there may be times when you think you lost your mind, and the steps you're taking leave you 3-4 steps behind. But the road you're walking may be long sometimes. You just keep on stepping and you'll be just fine, yeah.
Ease on down the road. Come on and ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road.